Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without
everybody,
a doubt, it is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the shot! In for the pieces! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Messi. Beckham. And here's Eto'o. Batistuta. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Owen. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's gone forward. Mbappe. Rafael Leao. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vieira. Vieira has got himself a free kick. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And he's been shifted off it. Great ball, and he's in here. Pirlo. And it's Batistuta. Rafael Leao looking to be a menace in the final third. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Batistuta. Oh, played through for the wide man. Owen. No way through, so back it comes. There's the header! He's missed, but not by that far. Rice. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That's really well manoeuvred. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Foot in. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Neymar. Neymar! That had everyone off their seats.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Belletti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Owen. Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Rafael Leao. Rice conjures time and space where few can. Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pirlo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rafael Leao. Mbappe. Rice.
There will be 1 minute
Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Well, from the moment... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. There's the start of the second half. Rafael Leao, Neymar. Neymar is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Owen. Oh, it's Batistuta. Thuram. Rice. Rafael Leao. Neymar. He's found some shapes to shoot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rice. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Mbappe! Mbappe! He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That has been slung wide. Rafael Leao. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, no joy this time. Pirlo.
The attendance for
It's
this match
Batistuta.
was 29,840.
That's a shade optimistic. Rice. Mbappe. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eto'o. No way through there. Rafael Leao. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice. And it's Neymar. To Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a hit! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a poor throw, that. Picked off with relative ease. Nesta. Rice. Vieira. And here's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe, and the finish! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Owen, there's the hit! It's in!
Oh, it was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Liverpool playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Batistuta. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Batistuta! Rafael Leao, quality ball. Now it's Messi. He could be in here. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Beckham. And here's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nesta.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Board
time.
shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Played into space out wide. Rice. Messi. Oh, nice touch. Now it's Neymar. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And that will be the final act. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. We have already started here. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Mbappe. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision. Mbappe, Neymar, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, important interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice bit of trickery. And here's Neymar. And he's running through. It's Ronaldinho!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So, a breakthrough already. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from.
Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, nicely intercepted. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Well timed, excellent interception. Saliba. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, super ball! Messi. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Firmino. And he's had it nicked away. Ronaldinho looking to add to his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Khan punts it upfield. Chooses to go crossfield. Ronaldinho. Rice conjures time and space where few can. Rice. Mbappe. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And through to the goalkeeper. Mbappe. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao! Mateus. And it's Messi. Nice sequence of passes this. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Firmino unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ronaldinho. Adams. Messi is firing after that one. Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, and he's through the middle. He's got the shot away! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! And he hits the net! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Arsenal are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rummenigge, Messi, and again they run up against stubborn defending. Rice, and it's Neymar. Now it's Rafael Leao. Firmino. Bastoni.
2 added
Over
minutes
to the
has
other
been
side.
indicated.
Saliba. Now Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball. Rafael Leao. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Ronaldinho. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Arsenal have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. We're already back up and running after half-time. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Shot and goal! Saliba with the clearance. Vieira. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vieira. Rice. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. For Rice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. They've done it! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Juli.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Rice. Middlesbrough appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Now the finish! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
The attendance for this
Arsenal
match was
are at the peak of their powers.
60,179.
As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now he's off and running. Rummenigge. He's looking to set... Great hit! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass is just off target. He's gone forward. Firmino. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho running with the ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Giroud. Mateus. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That has been cut short. And it's Ronaldinho. And he welcomes it in. Can he finish? They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now that looks a decent ball. No way through. There's the shot! He scored! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Rafael Leao has got himself a free kick.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mateus. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Conte. Mateus. Rummenigge. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's picked his way through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. He scores! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just...
Rafael Leao! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Arsenal looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, a delicate chip through. Adams gets it away. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game, though his demeanour could barely be more modest. He really is every bit the anti-Galactico.
Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty.
Andres Iniesta. Few do it better than him. Some say nobody has done it better than him. Rice, foot in. Beckham has given away a free kick. Mbappe. There's the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Roberto Carlos.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
That's a decent clearance. And he's shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. Rafael Leao. He's had it taken off him. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Ronaldinho. He's in, surely! Can he finish? He's got a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Iniesta really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Bayer can claim that. Messi. And it's Iniesta. Beckham. Ronaldinho. Rafael Leao. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. He's gone forward. Mbappe is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That's been cut out, well played. Iniesta. Yamal. Rafael Leao. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Ribéry. That is good alertness. Vieira. And it's Neymar. Here's Rafael Leao. Looking for options for movement. Bops it off it and wins back the ball. Rice. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Iniesta. Messi. Yamal. And he skips past his man. Roberto Carlos delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Iniesta. Roberto Carlos.
That's good defensive concentration.
Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Messi. Beckham. Kimmich. And Adams. Mbappe might just make this. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Neymar. Mbappe! Yamal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they win it back again. And here's Neymar. Iniesta. And that'll be the final action of the first half. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Can he latch on to this? Defending was strong and firm. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Yamal. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neither of these two want to come off second. Shot and goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his...